And Nellie's to trust to wash your pet. So we've got the 2-pack of one soap for dogs. It is biodegradable materials made from. It also is hypoallergenic. You know, you don't want to just clean your dog with the same shampoo that you clean your hair with. It's not good for them. Their skin is completely different from our skin. So you want something that really is going to get them clean. I've got 2 scents available. Actually, I have 2 versions of it. One is unscented, and you'll get 2 bottles of that. And the other is peppermint. And I got to tell you, the peppermint is amazing. If you want your dogs to smell clean and fresh, you'll love that. The item number is 769163. We have a couple other items for your dogs as well. We'll get to those later. But at first, I want to introduce our special guest, who is Miss Terry Toner. And I know Terry Toner is not only a fan of the humans, but she's also a fan of our furry friends as well. But we got to take care of them right, especially when we're washing them. And whether you do that on a weekly or a monthly basis, this is the stuff you want. Hi, Terry.
Good morning, Guy. I'm so happy to be here with you this morning, and with my crew. I've got my full furry crew here. This is Happy Jack, my golden retriever. He's 12 years old, so he's a senior. This is Yuki, my rescue shepherd. Hi, honey. She's 6 years old. And this is Paco, who's a rescue, and he's a Chiweenie of indeterminate age, but he's pretty old. We think he's about 13. So all of them get bathed with the Nellie's One soap. And I use the Nellie's One soap for a lot of reasons. Not only that it's from Nellie's, but it's Leaping Bunny certified. It's hypoallergenic. It's all botanical based, all plant derived cleaners. And it's absolutely, honest to goodness, incredible. This is what I use for my dogs. My retriever, who has the double coat, is hard to wash. It keeps his fur really soft and nice and fluffy and detangled. Shepherds, if you've ever had a shepherd, you know that they also have a double coat. Their coats can get very, very coarse. She's on thyroid medication. She's got a bad thyroid. And, you know, with thyroid medications, their coats can get really, really dried out or go the other way and get really greasy. It keeps her looking absolutely beautiful. And that old man, Paco, who isn't a big fan of baths because he is part Chihuahua, so he gets the shakes. I use our incredible spray on him because he doesn't want, hi, thank you. So this is the One soap. It truly is the One soap that does it all. It takes care of the dogs. It washes them beautifully. It makes it really, really easy. And it's a great value because you can see that the bottles are really big. You're going to get 2 of them. And even though it doesn't have like the sodium lauryl sulfate and the, you know, the SLSs and all that stuff, it does give you a beautiful lather. And I don't know about you, Guy, but I like when something lathers up. You know, sometimes the natural products, they don't have any lather to them, but they use coconut oil based derivatives to give you this gorgeous, beautiful lather so that you can lather up your dogs, get them really clean, after the beach, after the dog park, whatever it is, and it completely rinses out. Why? Because it's Nellie's, you know it. So you get this gorgeous concentrated lather, and you can see it like just really, really, it gets really, really nice. You rub it all over them, get them wet, of course, and like with these guys with the double coats, it takes forever to get them wet. But you get them wet, you soap them up, you get that beautiful lather, again, because it's non-irritating, it's all plant-based, all botanically based. It doesn't irritate them. It doesn't dry out their skin. It leaves their fur so silky soft. I wish you guys could just reach out through the TV.
I know. I want to pet you. I want to pet that dog so bad. It's ridiculous.
He's such a good boy.
I think the problem that we have with other stuff is, you know, we often use, you know, people shampoo for our pets, which you should never do. I mean, right. I had Goldens my whole life. I had a couple beautiful ones. I had a Lucy, and then I had just recently had a Lily. And I love dogs. And the problem with most pets, as you know, is their skin. It's not really so much about the fur, but it's really about what's underneath that fur. And
yeah,
because, you know, when your dogs are scratching, they're not scratching their fur. They're scratching their skin. Because
their
Terry,
skin, yeah.
Right? A lot of the stuff that is in regular shampoo or even in some of the bargain shampoos, it's not going to be good for their skin. Everything that's in here, just like with the Nellie's laundry soda, is done in a more natural way so that, you know, so that your pets are getting what they really need. And, you know, you brought up a great point. These are really jumbo bottles. If you're only getting one for $16.99, yeah, I wouldn't even bat an eye if it was just for one. You're getting 2. This is probably enough to last most people with their pet for the year, right? Because I know I was talking to Pat, who's our producer, and he says, you know, they usually bathe their dogs about once a month. You know, it depends really what type of dog you have. Like you said, if you've got really, you know, sensitive dogs, you know, you may wait longer. If you've got a dog that likes to get out there and roll around a lot, you might want to go more. But you get plenty, you get plenty of this to go around to be able to handle not only, a lot of people have more than one dog, Terry, just like you.
Yeah, I mean, 2 really big dogs, and of course our little dog. And the great thing about this is because it is super concentrated, a little bit really does go a long way. So I've had mine for quite some time, and I use it pretty regularly, you know, after a trip to the beach, or when someone, we won't say who, rolls in something. Never met anything you didn't want to roll in, huh, Jack? So yeah, it doesn't dry out their skin, and I'm glad you mentioned do not use People shampoo. You know, you figure, oh, if I can use it, my dog can use it. No, there's ingredients in People shampoos, People soaps, and things like that. Don't, for heaven's sakes, use dishwashing liquid. You want to use something that's natural, that isn't going to dry out their skin, because what happens with like the drying products is that, well, it makes their skin itchy and it dries it out, but then their system tries to overcompensate and then overproduce oils. So then they get that oily feeling. Jack has a tendency, and I know you know, with golden retrievers, they can get a little greasy behind the ears. Yeah. And I love this because it's natural. I know it's not going to irritate him. It's not going to bother him. And I can get in and soap up and, you know, carefully, gently, as always, you know, you want to cover up their ears. Get behind his ears and get that, you know, golden retriever greasiness away. So whether you have a non-shedding breed, a little dog, a big dog, the One Soap really is terrific. I've been a fan of the One Soap for many, many years. I think we originally introduced our multi-purpose One Soap back in 2015, but it is the ideal dog wash. Yes, you can use it for other things, but it is the best dog wash ever, whether, you know, you've got a bathtub or, you know, the hose in the backyard or whatever it is. It's absolutely fantastic. So I know that we've got a couple other products to show you that are all pet related. So we're going to go ahead and talk about those. So the